There are two types of people: low vibrational people and high vibrational people. High vibrational people learn to filter out the negativity, the negative thoughts, the negative energy, while they filter in the positivity, the happiness, the joy, the love. And that's what makes them so magnetic in terms of the law of attraction and manifestation. On the other hand, there's the low vibrational people, the people that think negative thoughts, because it's so much easier to feel sorry for yourself, be sad, feel the emotion of anger, happiness, not happiness, sadness, all that. It's so much easier to feel like you're the victim and have that this always happens to me mindset. Instead of filtering that out and being grateful for being alive, they feed into the downward loop of being in a low vibration, all those negative energy, bringing that to you, all those negative emotions. And that's what separates the high vibrational people and the low vibrational people, the filter. All right, let's get into this. So let's say you're waiting in a line for coffee at Starbucks. So it's a long line. It might take 10 minutes to get through the line. There's, on one hand, there's the low vibrational person that is complaining, that's sad. Why is the line so long? Why is this complaining? Feeding into the downward loop, bringing them to a lower vibration. Or there's another person on the other hand, thinking, always keeping that smile on their face, thinking life is good, life is terrific. I'm so grateful and happy that I'm able to get the Starbucks today. And that's what separates, and that's a real life example. And you can always tell if you're a low vibrational person or a high vibrational person. And you want to always keep that smile because, like I said, being a high vibration, a high frequency, it gets you more magnetic to attract the things that you want, and feeling that emotion of attracting things that you want, because the emotions that you're feeling, you attract towards you. So you don't want to go in that downward loop of complaining, oh, why is this line taking so long? Why me? Why? And who knows? You experience that, you go into lower vibration, worse things are going to happen throughout the day, and you're not going to like it. So it's always good to keep a low vibration, even though things aren't in reality. And maybe the line's taking a little bit long, but keeping that smile on your face is always important to stay in a high vibration. This also connects to the law of attraction because, according to the law of attraction, you're supposed to feel the way and act the way as if you already have your desires and your goals. So let's say you already have your Porsche, you're making 100K a year. Would you really be complaining over this little shit? Would you really be complaining over this? No, you wouldn't, because you're living your dream life. You have the things that you want. You're high vibration because you have the things that you want. A person driving a broken down Civic, that's 1998 Civic, that person might feel is going to be a low vibration, and he's going to be, oh dang, I hate this, I'm in line for the Starbucks, why does this always happen to me? I have that victim mindset, life sucks, all of that. But according to the law of attraction, you're supposed to feel the way and act the way as if you already living your dream life and you're attracting your goals to you. So I'm just saying that to help change your perspective on this, because you shouldn't be complaining over this little shit. You should have a smile on your face. You should be grateful. You should have the vibration of love and surround yourself with love and create that high frequency and high vibration to attract the things that you want. So how do we create that filter to become a high vibrational person that is magnetic and attracts the desires? So to do that, we have to filter out all the bad thoughts. How do we do that? All right. So to filter out all the bad thoughts, you have to see the positives in a negative. You have to see the positives in the negative. For example, if you're in traffic, you're like, you should be grateful. You should see the positives in the negative. There's a car accident in front of me. Thank goodness I wasn't there. I'm grateful that I'm alive here. You got to see the positives and negatives to be happy. And for example, one my daily life happens today. A girl calls me a weirdo. A popular girl at school calls me a weirdo. Instead of getting low vibration, I try to keep it up. And it's like, I try to keep it up. I try to keep it up. I'm trying to be act the way I want, as if things are going the way I want it to go. So I'm like, okay, I say my affirmations. I am rich. I am making money. I'm 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have all of that. I'm try my best to stay above the low vibrational level, and that's the things you got to do. And it's easy to stick to that victim mindset, but I guarantee you, once you stay in that high vibration, you're going to start bringing more high vibrational things towards you. So that's why you got to filter out all the negativity and see the positives and the negatives. Be grateful every day. That's also a way to get in high vibration. Be grateful, see the positives and the negatives. Overall, just be happy and live the way you want, as if you are the person that you want to become. And I guarantee you, you're going to start filtering out the negativity. You're going to bring better things towards you. And if things aren't going your way, the universe is trying to test you. The universe is trying to test you to see, are you really going to become that person? Are you really a high vibrational person? So you stub your toe. I know it's okay. That's a bad example. How about we do this? You're at the gym and you trip and fall in front of some girls. The universe is testing you. Are you going to be that player and play it off cool, or are you okay? That's such a bad example. Okay, example of a universe testing you is you're trying to become a day trader. Let's go with that. You're trying to become a day trader. The universe is testing you. Do you have the mindset of a day trader? Are you a day trader? By giving you a loss, you're going to receive a loss. The universe is testing you. Are you always going to stay high vibration? Are you going to not let the negative emotions get to you, or are you going to filter them out? You got to be grateful. You got to trust and have faith. That's one of the most important rules, according with the Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. He said faith is more than important to attract your desires. Because if you don't have the faith and you take that loss, you're gonna feel like quitting. But filter out the negativity. Have faith. Oh, this loss doesn't affect me. This loss does not determine who I am, and you're gonna stay in the high vibrational frequency and all of that stuff, and bring better things towards you and become the magnetic person that you want. And I hope I could change some of you guys' perspectives on all of this stuff, but I'm just trying to do my best out here. Filter out the negativity, filter in the positive emotions, try to feel less sad and more happy in the day, and I guarantee you're going to see a better change. And with being high vibrational, people are going to notice differences in you. After I started meditating, people like, dang, Colin, you're so happy. Well, like, what's going on? Because I've been that depressed guy for most of my life and stuff. So, and it's great having that faith that things are going to go the way I want it to go. And that's also part of the reason why I have the confidence to act the way I do, because of my faith that everything is going to go well. And hopefully I could change some of you guys' perspectives on this. I love you guys. Filter all the bad thoughts out. Love y'all. See y'all later, man.